Meghan Markle's jam scandal. Scam or smart business? You be the judge. Tell me, what do you call it when a duchess, she loves to be called duchess, offers you a refund, but then keeps the shipping fee? Some call it business, others call it petty. But if you ask me, that's a ripoff. That's a ripoff. When someone scams you, when someone cheats you, well, you now know how to say it, right? It's a ripoff.
People raced online, clicking faster than a Buckingham Palace butler on payday, desperate to snag a jar of that so-called luxury apricot spread. A few sweet souls even believed they'd be sipping on her rosé under the California sun by now. But instead of delight, they got a cold, automated email. Due to high demand, we are unable to fulfill your order of the apricot spread at this time. Refunds will be issued by the end of the week. Oh, but don't grab your pitchfork just yet. There's a twist. Customers noticed they didn't even get the full refund. Nope. Meghan's, as ever, decided to keep the shipping charges, and sometimes even the tax, for orders that never even left the building. Let that sink in. You pay for something that doesn't exist. They keep your postage fee as a souvenir. How terribly modern. Is that legal? Maybe. Ethical? Absolutely not.
So let's dive into it. Who's ripping who off today? Yeah, it's Meghan Markle back in the news again. So let's settle this. Type business if you think that this was a smart business strategy, and type scam if you think Meghan pulled a fast one. That's what we are unpacking today. What actually happened? What actually happened with the jam and the refund? How this situation turned into a PR mess, and why I believe the writing is on the wall for her brand.
She couldn't top the disaster of a Netflix deal, a podcast that vanished faster than Harry's hairline, and that infamous jam jar nobody asked for. She gifts us a new reason to raise a glass, and immediately spit it out.
This isn't a royal roast. This is a reality check because it's 2025. And when you roll out a luxury brand and you try to scam people, or you make one teeny tiny mistake, well, it can blow up. And Meghan, from one disaster to the next, what if I told you that she just rolled out a $30 rosé wine? Yeah, but there's more. You know, there's always more. And she rolled it out on Princess Diana's birthday. Not to be rude, but now you there thinking, Nas is just spilling the tea. But every word you hear is real English in action. That's what we do here. And if you love decoding gossip into fluent English, you'll want to stick around for Gossip to Glossary every Friday. So Meghan launches American Riviera Orchard, renamed to As Ever, renamed to I have no idea. Okay, it's an $18 jam. Let that sink in. An $18 jam. And apparently not very good. But anyway, an $18 jar of jam. It's an elegant vibe. It's got celebrity buzz, celebrity endorsement. Great. But then come the refunds. Now, these are not customers asking for refunds because the product is, pardon my French, but shit. This is refunds by the company because apparently they are out of stock. Now, that's bad enough. But plot twist, the customers only get the product price back. So they get the $18 back. But the $8 shipping fee and the tax, well, Meghan decides that she's keeping it. People, they felt tricked. They felt played. They felt ripped off. They felt like she was pulling a fast one. And you know what? The online comments, well, social media lit up. The comments were gold. if you say full refund, you refund it all. Now, this was a moment where Meghan could have stepped up, where her team could have addressed the issue, but nope. Silence, radio silence. And that silence, it felt like a brush off, like you don't matter, like a brush off. So suddenly, this luxury brand felt less luxury and more scammy.
Royal scandal ages like fine wine, but in Meghan Markle's case, it's more like expired apricot spread, stuck in a warehouse somewhere in Montecito, waiting for a refund that might never come. That's right. Meghan's sparkling new lifestyle brand, As Ever, or should we say As Never, has descended into chaos. Imagine inviting the world to a grand feast, charging them for a gourmet seat, and then quietly slipping out the back door with the money. That's basically what's happening here.
Because nickel and diming your customers never ends well. And you know what? Yeah, this entire situation, I believe that they were nickel and diming their customers. So, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, people called her out, receipts and all. So yeah, they had receipts, they had proof of the emails. And the comments, this isn't a refund, it's a ripoff. Or Meghan really pulled a fast one on that shipping trick. Yeah, social media exploded. And Meghan just kept silent. She tried to brush it off, no apology, no comment. But you know what? By then, the writing was on the wall. Yep, the writing was on the wall. It was really clear. It was obvious because luxury isn't just packaging, it's trust. And when you break that trust, when you scam customers, when you rip people off, when you nickel and dime people, then the damage is done. And you know what I'm thinking? People weren't just mad about the $8. They were mad about being scammed. They were mad about the message. Because the silence, it's like they weren't even worth a response. Total radio silence. I'm going to be honest, the rollout was amazing. It was curated, it was dreamy, it was soft, focused perfection. But now, the whole brand feels too good to be true. The website says exclusive, the product screams luxury, but the actions? Well, ripping people off for a shipping fee, that says cheap. And you know, the thing is, once people feel ripped off, they don't forget. I don't know about you, but I don't forget. And once they feel nickel and dimed, they don't forget. And when you pull a fast one, well, it's 2025, and on social media, Meghan, they will call you out. So instead of this dramatic brand rollout, it turned into a soft scandal. But not so soft, because the whispers started getting louder on social media. And that new $30 rosé, dropped on Princess Diana's birthday. Ugh, bad timing, too fake, too expensive. The reviews are already awful.
So Meghan Markle's name is trending again, big surprise, right? But this time, it's not because of a new project or some public appearance that charmed the press. Nope, it's all going downhill, and fast. It all started with this one Instagram video that she probably thought was going to be her power move moment. Instead, it blew up in her face, and not in a good way. The whole thing has spiraled into a media circus. Studios backing away, fans jumping ship, executives panicking. Meghan's career, or whatever was left of it, is now in full-on meltdown mode.
These two have sold their souls, and they've sold Harry's family down the river. It's unforgivable, and it will leave a bitter taste in the mouths of millions of people.
Now, this story may seem small. It may even seem gossipy, but the language, it's global. Because if you have ever been ripped off, if someone has pulled the fast one on you, If you have ever felt the need to call out someone or a company on social media, then here we've put it all together. We've really tied it all together because real fluency is knowing the language to call out scammy moves like this. So when someone pulls a fast one, you know. When you feel ripped off, you say it. And when a brand ignores your voice, then the writing's on the wall. And when someone tries to nickel and dime you, well, perhaps you call it out on social media. And yes, this isn't just drama. This is the kind of story that gives you the good stuff. Natural phrases, real reactions, fluency. We break it all down every Friday in our Gossip to Glossary series. There's a free downloadable PDF. Head on over to our website. No textbooks, just real English that real native English speakers use all day, every day. So the next time a refund comes up, you've got the language. Do you feel ripped off? Is customer service just brushing you off? Do you tell customer service, hey, don't nickel and dime your customers? Language gives you power, the power to express, the power to expose, the power to decode the moment. And as I've been watching Meghan's meltdown, all of this unfold, one phrase comes to mind. Slow down to go fast. Hey Meghan, take your foot off the gas. Stop doing busy work. Slow down to go fast. Create something with meaning. Don't roll out a fake luxury label or rosé every week just to stay relevant. Slow down, Meghan. But you know what? I'm not holding my breath for Meghan to see the light. People are what they are. Let that sink in. And if you want to speak like the headlines, if some of these phrases confused you, catch the Gossip to Glossary this Friday, where every juicy phrase and a whole lot more from this video will be decoded. Don't just learn English, decode it, use it, own it. Drop your favorite phrase from this story in the comments. And hey, would you like to share this with someone who's been nickel and dimed recently?